Friday evening, we drove up to Cincinnati to catch a Cincinnati Cyclones hockey game. It was the first time the kids have ever been to a hockey game, and they got to see a win of 2-0 from the Cincinnati Cyclones. They really enjoyed their time there and had an absolute blast. They make it really fun for the kids. Saturday, the kids had sports games, basketball and volleyball, so we went to those games. And then Sunday, I went and played golf with my dad and brother. We got out to enjoy the nice weather. After a round of golf with my dad and brother, I decided to go home and take my car for a little test drive. Alright guys, well, took my Bloody Mary car for a test drive here, trying to do a couple data logs and get the tuning lined out on it. Right after my pull, I went up here to the stop sign, turned around, and then I was running through the gears easy. I wasn't getting on it. I was probably 2,000 RPMs in second gear, and something happened. I'm going to show you what happened. So, I don't think that's supposed to look like that. Lower control arm broke, threw the spring out of it. It's laying on the ground. Can't have freaking nothing nice. this. Tore my tire up, tore my fender, my rear quarter panel up. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. My wife's on her way. She's bringing me a jack and a jack stand. See if I can't put this stuff back together on the side of the road here and drive it home. If not, I'll have to go get my trailer and somehow get it up on there. So, yeah. I will say, I just made one pull, and I'm really glad that it didn't happen during that, because I probably would be hurting right now. Alright, we got her fixed up, driving back to the house. Luckily I wasn't too far away. My wife came to the rescue. She brought me tools, a jack stands, bolts, all that stuff. So big shout out to her. I was able to put this thing back together on the side of the road and drive her home. So that's what we're doing now. Guys can hear it, but I need to put a new belt on it. It's squealing pretty hardcore. Taking her nice and easy. I'm gonna have to put this thing up on my lift and go over everything. It snapped the bolt out of the lower control arm. I wasn't even thrashing on it. I was going from second to third and it snapped. So I'm gonna put it up on my lift and go over everything. Maybe put new bolts and stuff in. So we'll see. Stay with us. Alright guys, back out here in the garage playing around. Man, this weather out here is just absolutely awesome. I did some rewiring of the car tonight, cleaned up some stuff, put a new two-step on it. So yeah, making progress. We're getting there. I fixed the rear end from the other night. Looked like to me when they put the bolt through the lower control arms on the rear end, they didn't have any shims on either side. So the control arm was walking back and forth on the bolt, and it wore that bolt out and broke it. So I put it up on the lift, took both sides down, checked everything out, made sure it was all good, put brand new bolts and some spacers in between there so it's sturdy and locked in place. So we should not have that problem again. So yeah, making a lot of progress. I'm excited to take this thing to the track and see what it can do. It may not do nothing, or it may light the world on fire. I don't know. But yeah, so I'm gonna get to the all anticipated best part about this, and we're gonna do a two-step check. Here we go. Couldn't do a two-step check on one and not clear the pipes on the other. Friday evening after work, I decided to get the red car back out. clean it up, and top off some fluids on it. Next week we plan to go do some testing somewhere, maybe get the juniors out.